What's up, folks? Let's see here. DK with StarCraft 1.16. Let's get this started here, and you'll know why. Because I am finally gonna continue my map, which is of course Impending Doom here. Not extra sound. That's for trigger purposes. So we finished Agrovat 1 like some weeks ago, and now we continue to Yaro mission 2 here. Killing Spree. Join Praetor Yaro of the Covenant as he investigates the mysterious henchmen of Vlad Niklevic. It's pronounced Vich, the Russian pronunciation, but I like to call it Vic so it doesn't sound like I'm swearing at the end of, his last name. Yaro, the leader of the Covenant, explores the current solar system in the region to investigate Vlad's henchmen and their dangerous motives. As a Covenant warrior, you must assist him in the coming battles ahead. Killing Spree. To be determined. Welcome, warrior. I know you have been eager to join alongside me with my investigation ever since our meeting with that Dark Templar and the Terran Underman. At any rate, you will be leading my forces back to Kiran, specifically to the Terran space platform orbiting that planet. The reason is because our scouts discovered one of the henchmen serving Vlad on that platform. We'll need to bypass their defenses and secure a nexus point there in order to reinforce our warriors. This is because those Terrans will likely show resistance upon our presence there. Our observers indicated a favorable location for us to prepare a base on that platform. Ready yourself, warrior. We'll depart soon. Kill any resisting Terrans on the platform in order to prepare a base. Sounds simple enough. That boosts up the game speed since it's patch 1.16, not remastered, or 1.20. Okay, here's our units, the Covenant, and we have some pre-scouted observers showing where to go. And there's also missile turrets that we have to be careful about. So yeah, I made this several months ago, and I haven't played this. This has been tested all by myself, and it works all fine and stuff. But yeah, it's just how should I say? Yeah, let's be careful here. Be careful with the probe. Let's make sure we don't lose any of our interceptors. Oh gosh, I'm playing so sloppy. Anyway, let's destroy all that. One of our scouts took damage. Our interceptor I saw earlier took health damage, but interestingly enough, Protoss interceptors, they heal back once they're inside the carrier for a long period of time. So yeah, so this damaged interceptor will heal back itself. And now what we need to do is lead with our units and go upstairs. We need to clear all of those Terran units. Oh, okay. No wonder, I feel like I was wondering, where are all my units? Gotta be careful here. Let's start mining, pre-mining. And once we clear all these buildings, then yeah, we'll be fine. And our ground units are automatically placed there in order to avoid glitches. Well done, warrior. We'll now open some of our structures to your location. See right here, as you can see, and there too. Everything appears to be in order. I'll join you soon, warrior. In the meantime, bolster your forces and protect my working. You got it, Yaro! Wait until Yaro arrives. Protect the work there at all costs. At any cost, basically. Gotta be careful here. We're getting wrecked, but that's part of the game plan here. They're gonna attack more, I think. I know it's been a while since I last played, so I've kind of forgotten.
standing by. We must construct additional pylons.
Okay, so we just need to wait a measly like less than what, 7 minutes or something, and then we'll get Yaro here. Here comes some Marines here, which by the way are actually Jim Raynor Marines. They have 45 HP instead of 40 HP, and the reason for that is because I want to make them kind of resemble the StarCraft 2 Marines, where StarCraft 2 Marines have 45 HP instead of 40 HP. That's only for the traders though, like, yeah, and by the way, so these teal colored Terrans are the traders, aka Vlad's henchmen and whatnot. Anyway, we're gonna upgrade here. And snap, it's a very hefty backer mission, but so my advice is you start off with ground units and then transition into air units, because we're not only dealing with the teal colored Terrans here. I'm not gonna spoil it yet, but so yeah. Well, first of all, we're gonna we don't have that much resources here, so gotta consider our limitations in our mining here, so we gotta explore obviously, and yeah, just basically scout and find another expand location. I feel like I balanced this map not too badly. I mean, it's intended for more experienced StarCraft 1 players. Of course, all my campaigns, like this even leads back to my Kevin Cooper story campaign. Like, it's not intended for noobs or beginners, as you want to call it. So let me just say this again. This campaign is not, I repeat, not intended for beginners. So there you have it. We lost one observer, by the way, because I was like kind of reckless. And I should probably loop this YouTube song, which is, by the way, I'm playing the music from there, the Protoss music. Because StarCraft 1, at least this version, the pirated version that I downloaded from the internet, it doesn't have the music for some reason. So, but everything else works fine. So kind of shame though. Okay, Yaro will be coming out shortly, like less than 5 seconds. I am here, my fellow warriors. While I was preparing myself to be recalled here, I discovered a different Terran group on this platform for whatever reasons. It would be wise for us to destroy them as well if they prove to be hostile toward us. You got it, Yaro. Destroy all enemy forces. Additional mission. So basically just destroy everyone. And of course you gotta protect the warp gate. And already you might be wondering, oh, DK, so does that mean Yaro doesn't, like, what happens to Yaro then? So that's the thing, so if, in case you've seen or played my KCS campaign, you know how there are like 3 or 4 missions where Yaro was our enemy, at least in that campaign, and he kept respawning because of this warp gate? That's the idea. So what that basically means is I'm encouraging the player to use the hero more in this particular mission, so that Yaro can go into the battle himself. And it doesn't matter if he dies or not. He'll be not resurrected, but he'll return back to the warp gate, as long as the warp gate, of course, is alive. So it's one of the gameplay designs that I was looking for when I was like creating this particular campaign. So yeah, but even using Yaro, I'll say this campaign is a bit harder than the normal ones that you usually saw. Anywho, did we get singularity? Okay. We can start our siege. And Yaro mentioned that there's another enemy here, so it's gonna be revealed very shortly. So that means these Terrans also fight each other. So this tier Terran fights with another unidentified term that Yaro was talking about. Anywho, let's see, Yaro's taking a bunch of damage. Yaro has been recalled from a near-death situation. He will return in approximately 2 minutes. So yeah, that's basically done with the trigger. But the funny thing is, I didn't use death counter for that one. So basically, I used weight trigger to do that. So in 2 minutes, Yaro will respawn. But if you're like a knowledgeable map maker, you'll know that using a weight trigger on this particular function is never a good idea. So if you press escape, then Yaro will respawn immediately. I even tied it to the player's triggers. I should have, if I wanted to use a weight trigger on this, I probably should have done it to like a different computer player slot for that trigger, but yeah, so a lot of abuse going on. But I mean, I wouldn't expect a lot of players, like a lot of people to know how that trigger works. So I just use weight trigger. Weight trigger is a lot easier in my opinion. I mean, that's to say that using death counter to do like waiting and stuff, it's not hard to do actually. You just gotta get used to it. But yeah, I really probably should consider a campaign tutorial for that, like a trigger tutorial. But at the moment, I'm not doing that, so who knows? Gosh, my hotkeys. Oh, and by the way, in this mission, we're giving the full tech option, so it's kind of like, it's like me saying, like, this is like the Enslavers campaign, you know, like the Enslavers campaign that Blizzard made without the custom, without the actual voice track. I joined the battle once more. Okay, he's back already, 2 minutes-ish. So you know, like in Enslavers, how we're limited, we're actually not limited to certain tech options. You get all the full tech tree. So that's what I was aiming for with this particular campaign, at least for this mission. Anyway, the Terrans are getting cleaned up here, no surprise. Let's keep moving here. Gotta be careful. And as always, since this is my campaign, as you can see, like some of the, all of the units and buildings names, they don't have their respective race in front of it. It's just to kind of, it's like a callback to me saying, oh, StarCraft 2. I think what they did was alright. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, we want to go over here and claim that. Hopefully, you can also make a nexus there. There are several expand locations that we can explore. Well, first of all, let's go over here. Okay, Yaro, let's go. Yaro, 1 base armor and does 30 damage, pretty weak. And this is what I was talking about. These bluish, blackish Terran units, aka the pirates. Yaro's dead again. Well, not dead, but he's been recalled before he's dead, so he'll return again. It's kind of funny how, like, I intended for the other Terran units to be black, which it works in, like, in my older version it did, but now it's not doing that for some reason. So, alright, destroy that and go back here. And I'll make a building there, defense. They're gonna attack our base, expands. I gotta be careful. So I'll tell. So basically, they're hiding. The teal turns are actually hiding over here. The black turns are over here. But there's also a teal expander. But yeah, I'll scout with my observer to show you exactly what I'm talking about. See, like, they also fight each other, so. And this is just some doodad works that I did. Extra terrain work. Here's some of the pirates here. They're supposed to be dark black color, but I don't know what happened to that. Anyway, let's move our units here. Our war gate is completely fine. They won't attack us all the way up here. I mean, this is the second mission of this campaign, so I didn't want the difficulty to be that bad. But as you can see, the map is pretty huge. It might be overwhelming at first, but it's not really. It's not really.
Upgrade complete.
Brood War was certainly like kind of like this in a similar regard, so no need to worry about that. And as you've noticed, not all minerals have like 1500. I joined the battle once more.
Your command.
Like have the default 1500 mineral counts or the 5000 gas count. It's just me saying, oh, you know, you can't rely on that second expand for too long. Anyway, we're gonna see some pirates here. Pirates, by the way, in my campaign are denoted as black color. I don't know why it's like colored in darkish blue color. I really wish Blizzard fixed that. I mean, not fix, but kind of add that extra color thing. It would be pretty good, in my opinion. We can still make you can still have like extra colors like sky blue and like tan, but you can't have like other like glitched colors like black or like some kind of rainbow colorish that you'd normally see in like a use map setting map. Well, yeah, that's whatever. Alright, let's attack the pirates here. We're gonna have to attack the pirates anyway. And I wanna put a pylon there if possible. Yeah, let's see. You can also take that expand if you wanna. Yeah, let's go up here. Very good. We probably need to bring all our units with us. So that's another expand location that I will have in mind. Oh, and then by the way, the AI settings that I did for this mission, they're all campaign level. What that basically means is they're really they're not that hard. That's basically what I was trying to say. Okay, now let's get some Stargates. Because why not? We'll make more ground units in the process because we need to destroy some pirates here. Which I guess we can start from here, actually. Looks good. I'll also get that sight range, extra sight range for our observers. In the meantime, I'm gonna boost through my ground air units.
What would you ask of me? For hire. Immediately. For hire.
Very good.
I hunger for battle.
The boost will cloak, by the way, so. But since we were attacking them pretty early on, I guess they didn't get that off pretty good. But they will send a lot of reinforcements like this. Okay, y'all died once again, not a problem. Oh, and then another thing you notice, like, oh, how come DK? We can't make any Dark Templars or Corsairs. So that's just a reminder that the Covenant, oh, these are some righteous units for some reason. The Covenants are basically non-Dark Templar faction. They're the regular Colonized survivors. Alright, that drops. Alright, let's gather our forces.
Engage the enemy.
Keep making units. Let's keep upgrading too. Probably armor now. And you've noticed they're already using.
Have engaged the enemy.
They're already using oops. Lockdowns and cloaks now. Gotta be very careful with this.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
That's fine. Let's start making carriers here. So I had to like deactivate all the brood war tech that you'd normally find, in your everyday StarCraft 1. StarCraft 1. Anyway, this is Impending Doom here. I'm gonna save now. It's a good time to save. Okay, let's upgrade. Gotta save some minerals now. Gotta wait for the lockdown. Let's keep exploring though. Comes on more lockdowns here. So the standard gameplay time of this campaign, not campaign, but for this mission, would be around 50 minutes. That's what I was going for. Oh, what you doing? Let's go help out. Oh, I lost a probe there actually. Okay. I guess I'll expand here then. It's fine with me. Gotta be very mindful here. Oh, look at that. That teal ghost is helping us. And eventually I wanna like create gateways a bit closer to where the enemies are, which I will do. Not to worry. Not to worry, folks. Gosh, that's not good. Alright, let's see. Gotta play a bit more careful now, I suppose. I guess first things first. I can't even. Okay, I can cast the interceptors. But first thing first, I wanna macro up more, get my upgrades, have Yaro join the fray, and yeah, I should probably take out this base first. But again, that's up to the player. And we want to get a gateway, I guess, kind of close by. Alright, let's bring our observer here because my carrier's getting wrecked. They're fighting very nicely here. Come on, observer. And they do upgrade pretty decently, so gotta be very mindful of that. And I wanna rally all my gateway units to here. I'm only gonna produce zealots from there, I guess.
What would you ask of me?
And over here, I'm gonna obviously make let's see. Gonna make like other units from there. The enemies also use battle cruisers as time goes on, but don't need to worry about that too much here. So I weakened the black turns first, so deliberately, so that the teal turn will have like easier time attacking it. Gotta be mindful of lockdown. Okay, let's put some gas in there. Reason being is because we need gas eventually. We're gonna keep upgrading. How's our upgrade? Not bad. So Yaro's a very weak version of Phoenix in Zealot form, but again, in the campaign, TCS campaign, he had all that extra upgrades, which made him like seem like a Thorask in a way, but now that we're controlling him, that's not the case. So just another FYI there. And over here, we don't need to like place photon cannons here. The enemy turns will not likely attack us because they're busy fighting each other. Is that a good thing? Maybe. Okay, let's make a photon cannon here. Keep making Archons too. Archons are very strong. Not recommended against Terran mech units, but you know, what are you gonna do? You can also make an Arbiter, but at the moment it's unlikely.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, we got our weapons up there. Now we gotta get our armor upgrade. Yeah, probably attack right now actually. Okay, rally there. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, oh my gosh, my observer's dead? Okay. Excuse me. They're very much crippled at the moment. Not that surprising. So we can also take this base here for more of our income. Look at that, Yaro wants to fight this bunker alone, but too bad he's dead. So after 2 minutes, he'll return again, once again here. Okay, let's make a carrier there, since we are upgrading. Decent enough. And over here it's getting mined up. That's why I wanna move my next expand location here. There we go. Very good. Now we want to bring a probe to this expand to over here to make our next base. In the meantime, we want to get some units here. I'll add some dragoons, why not? Our next target is to attack the pirates. And like I said before, the Terran units, the black Terran units, are just up over here, so I want to be careful with that. Okay, where's my observer? That'll do. I actually make another one. It's not a huge map, so I mean, it can get kind of overwhelming in a way, but not really. Not really. There's some Jim Raynor Marines. They basically have the normal Marine stats except the HP. And I think I did that so the AIs won't like always like automatically like unload the units inside bunkers, because the way it works, the AIs will never unload their hero units inside the bunker. So that's that. Anyway, we mined here clean, and we wanna maybe like mine here now. Have Yaro fight again. She's always hungry for battle, that's right. Let's see how the pirates are doing. Okay, we have a lot of units, but this is nearly not enough. So we're gonna be just a bit careful here. And in the meantime, just keep making units. Add Archon. I'm gonna leave some Dragoons here.
I long for combat.
And let's see, some Pirate Vulture, Goliath. Some stuff here. Some spider mines all around. They're rebuilding their units. They got some gang going on here, having some conversation, some starports here. They have their own privateers, obviously, that the righteous stole from them. Which, by the way, the pirates stole from the UD, at least in my headcanon. And then here's some more buildings here that we need to destroy. Oh, careful, careful. Okay, let's go over there. Okay, let's get mining here. Probably need a simulator here or two. Gosh, this probe is going all the way back just to... So this probe literally mined here and is going back all the way to put the mineral node up to here, when he could have actually put it over here. Wow, that's a long trip, if you say so myself. Yeah, that looks good. Need more units. In the minimap, you can see that they're black, but when you look at them up close, they don't seem to look black. They have that like a slight shade of purple or something. Okay, let's put some gas. We're starting to lose gas here rapidly, so need more probes here. Okay, let's hockey all these. Yeah, that'll be hockey. Hockey 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks good. We're gonna max out and then I'll tap. No shame in doing so. This gas is still going strong here. We only have 2 probes in this simulator, but that's fine. Okay, that looks fine. This looks fine. More Archons probably. Oh gosh. You dare challenge me, boy? Oh, that's a lot of siege tanks. Well, they're no match for my units. Obviously. Actually, this is a very good time, because I think they lost a lot of siege tanks. They usually defend very heavily with siege tanks, but since now they don't have siege tanks, that's just the time for us to attack right now. Although they did mind control a lot, but what are you gonna do with that? How's Yaro doing? He has 1 kill. It's fine. Yaro's dead once again. It's fine. Oh gosh, let's be careful. Okay. They're mad. I probably should use Psystorm, but you can keep attacking and it will be fine, to be honest. And notice how these Terran units don't even use medics. That's just how I meant them to do. Alright, let's make some gateways here. It's gotta be a long mission here, folks. Yeah, I was gonna spawn again. We're 3-3 upgraded. Gotta put some units in the gas. We might as well make an Arbiter Tribunal. Actually, this probe can gather gas from here. Although it's gonna deplete soon anyway.
Instructions.
Our upgrades are kind of pitiful on our air units, but I can also opt in using beavers, but beavers are kind of not my forte, you know what I mean? Okay, let's make an observer here and rally it to here actually. Gotta save now.
We are under attack.
There comes the attack. That's why I had some cannons here, just in case. Okay, there we go. And Yaro is back once again. That's good for me. Okay, let's bring Yaro back again. He's gonna keep like coming back. He's a war enthusiast, or that's how you can call it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that looks fine. We'll make more troops here. We'll put them over here. More zealots from the original gateways. Some tribunes now. I want to get some upgrade weapons? Nah, I'm not sure. Not yet. Not yet. Actually, Yaro, let's go over here. You want to take that expand as well, so. Bring a probe. We can also take this expand here, but it's susceptible to attacks because it's kind of like an inner base area. So the defending over here will be kind of risky, although there's a lot of resources there. Another gameplay option that I give to the players, like, oh, if you want to take the expand, then just be wary of the vulnerable state that location is in. Okay, y'all just tank that spider mine blast. It's fine. In the meantime, let's see. There's a lot of observers here. I might. Actually, I will. People. I'll get a robo facility to get users. Because I already gave the player shuttle speed upgrade. Or did I not? I guess I did. I thought I did. It's been a while. It's been a while. Anywho. Looking good here. This gas is mined out now. I can literally move that probe here. Okay, let's move y'all back to our other base. The reason why I don't want to use Reavers is because once they're locked down, they're just a waste of 200. Just literally waste of a lot of resources. And do believe me that Reavers do cost a lot of resources. But yeah, for sure we can chow down through this. It's just the number of ghosts that's a bit of a problem, but I'm pretty sure the other Terran, the Teal Terran, is attacking the pirates here, the Black. And like I said, the Teal Terrans are literally the underlings, Vlad's underlings, aka Jacob Puffington's henchmen, or followers, lackeys, however you want to call it. So they're like, they were X. Okay, that's not, but actually let's lower them over here. As for you, you go inside. So they're basically ex-righteous youths, if you wanna call it like that. Okay, I managed to save this Tribune from taking health damage. We're slowly getting up to 200, not bad. Let's see if they're mined out here. We're gonna actually move some probes to here actually. and add gas here, and actually add a carrier if possible. Okay, so that's the thing I was talking about. I was kind of hoping they would attack the pirates, but can't be, you know, beggars can't be choosers. It's fine. Okay, let's put these probes in here. Into the gas you go. Looking good here. We'll get our air upgrade. Bring that reaver. Okay, looks good. More units is in order. Build the photon cannons. And yeah, that's basically it. And of course, bring these dragoons to here. Have our observer ready. This Balkhorn is a giant mess. So that's fine. Okay, more zealots is in order. More zealots here is in order. And over here, that's fine. Don't need that much defense anyway. This carrier is done.
Carrier has arrived.
Okay, next is the Archons. I heard some blast zone. Okay, we should be fine. We should be fine. I wish it had that timer though, the game timer. Gonna need recall. Oh, they're attacking with very pitiful amount of units. This hotkey 1. This is hotkey probably 2, I guess. This is hotkey 3, I guess. This is hotkey 4. Okay, this is hotkey 4. Okay, this is hotkey 4. Okay, there we go. Anything else? Nah. Okay, our 2 zealots are coming here. Probably more dragoons. We're almost done. We're almost done. Got our next carrier ready. Get arbiters now. Our cannons just ripped apart those marines, huh? Okay, that looks great. I think we are ready. Okay, let's go. The rest of the units that are idle like this will be hotkey 5. Hotkey 6. Or hotkey 5. Whatever, man. Whatever. That dragoon can attack. We're maxed out. We're basically maxed out. There's a save? And commence the attack! You fools! Yo, Reaver, let's not like this! Yeah, that's a lot of lockdowns, I'm telling you guys. Okay, let's keep reinforcing our units. Keep upgrading as well. Actually, attack this, dude. We've managed to break through, but they're using EMP now. What? That's not good. Yaro's still somewhere alive, right here. With 0 kills, obviously. Why am I not surprised? Okay, more units is in order. We'll rally here. We'll rally these units here too. Actually, you know, it's just attack. Yaro's dead again. Or semi-dead, pseudo-dead, you wanna call it?
Engage the enemy. Affirmative.
Yeah, that was good.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, here comes some traitor units. Yeah, okay.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
But at last, our carriers are very strong.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
I mean, carriers have 4 base armor, guys. Can you believe it? I don't even think StarCraft 2 like has like a.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, let's rally all my units here.
The warriors have engaged the
There,
enemy.
like there, like there. Go in, yo, go in. We don't need to destroy that supply depot. Oh, they're being a nuisance. Okay. I might need to get another observer. I guess Archons while I'm at it. They kind of prevailed. The Teotians came in at the worst timing possible, actually. Which is why I want to use my Reaver.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
Very good.
Instructions.
Let's make our next carrier. It is making. Very good. Okay, that place is gone.
Operation complete.
This Reaver's a hero. What else are we missing here? Got locked down again? What? That's very rude. Actually, let's just group up. I'll just recall. Might as well.
You have not enough minerals. Your command to rush. The warriors have engaged the enemy. I am needed.
Alright, let's attack. We're like halfway done with this map. Halfway. I know, right?
Engage the enemy.
I told you, it was gonna be a long one. Please don't EMP. They sure like EMP Archon. So mass carriers it does work. But the reason why I wouldn't advise you to go mass carriers, at least against these black carriers, because they use a lot of lockdown. So basically, I mean, there is a faster way to end this by, just maneuvering your arbiter and just recalling it like around this area where the production facilities are at. But aside from that, it's best to just have a lot of legions attack this place back and forth, like a tug of war, if you will. Just careful. Archons don't trigger spider mines, by the way, so. But they do take damage from spider mines if provoked. Dag nabbit. Alright, let's bring my probes there.
Transmitted. Sting
Okay, we're kind of running low on income. Mineral, to be exact. So I can expand here if I wanna. I gotta wait for 150 mana. Okay, so the price has been taken care of, basically. The next thing I want to do is, I mean, first of all, I want to obviously expand to my new base here, if possible. If my probe survives. I really wish they didn't do that. But good. Oh gosh, when did they do?
You're vigilant. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yeah, that's not cool. Yaro, help us! Yo, do you mind? Thank you. Why aren't you building? Very well. Okay, our carrier survived, obviously, because it has a butt-ton load of armor. Oh, move all my units here. I'm actually considering. I can't believe I'm considering that, but it had to be done. Yo, Yaro, where you at?
What would you ask of me?
Right there? Oh.
You have not enough will under attack.
Okay, now they're starting to feel my pain. I mean, I guess I don't mind getting attacked, but I better defend here though, at least.
Instructions. Affirmative.
Okay, now let's go and find our brethren. Let's start moving our probes here. Be careful. Looks fine. Okay, there's no observer dude? What if? And I'll rally my carrier all the way there. Okay, that's fine.
Instructions.
Let's bring my carrier here.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, that Nexus will be fine. Okay, we have a lot of gas that we don't need, basically. So I'll just bring some of them here. Let's see, these will be my recall group, as well as these. You too, sir.
For combat. For Hadun.
I don't think it's gonna fit though. Come on, lure them in.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
I guess not.
Instructions.
Sure, let's go.
The enemy. Your command. Commencing.
It should be like short, but yeah.
Instructions. We are under attack.
Very good. Oh, I kill it. Okay, there's my other shuttle. Actually, these shuttles can come back here.
Thus I serve.
There you go, good job. You can actually afford another arbiter. More gateway units to be recalled, obviously, which means I want more energy here. I'm gonna be patrolling with these zealots. Prick.
Your warriors have engaged.
They have no use, but you know, might as well, right? Okay, we have some units scattered all around here, which, by the way, we're gonna kind of move them up here. Okay, let's load in our units. Where's my other shuttle thing now? Isn't this Reaver so cute? Okay, let's go over here.
I long for combat.
Let's go here. This shuttle can like drop here, I guess, land all low.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay. Okay, so here we're the. Alright. It's fine, I guess.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright, more carriers. And by the way, arbiters take longer to build than carriers. Fun fact. I know, it was fun, right? Okay, let's unload these babies here. That Reaver's a boss. Where's our Uber driver? Lift. Okay, let's recall these units if I can find my arbiter. Or is it destroyed? I think it's destroyed. Alright, whatever. Okay, Yaro, you can finally be your help, though. Nothing to see here. Weaver's being a badass. I probably could have done better with more stargates. Okay, there you go. There's Yaro. Almost done. We're adding a simulator, why not? How's this base doing? It's getting set, it's getting mined up. I'm gonna move my probes here now. Actually, we'll like leave 2 probes there.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, I think, okay, I can't recall yet. We need 15 more energy. Originally, I intended for this platform to have some kind of like a space bridge, but as I kept thinking about it, I was like, I wanted this to be challenging, so might as well make it like an island kind of map, which is what, excuse me, I'll choose. These poor Marines never had a chance. Jim Raynor Marines. And then there's a little end scene here. Well done, warrior. One of our observers indicated the henchmen attempting to escape from here. Let us go immediately and intercept him. Well said. Did you really think you could have escaped here from us, turd? As if those pirates weren't enough. I have many questions regarding your association. First, you will tell me the location of Vlad. He's twitching. I don't know what you're talking about, Protoss. I know who you serve, turd, so do not feign innocence. What is so laughable? You sense your doom before me, henchman? You'll never find the location of my master, fool! You may kill me, but you won't stop his plans in the long run. If that is your answer, then so be it. Rick blasted. We did not obtain any useful information from this turn. At any rate, prepare our forces to descend to Kiran within the next sunrise, where my intuition tells me more of Vlad's henchmen are there. And that concludes this long macro mission that I made some months ago. Wow, it took an hour actually. That's all. It's been a while. The Covenant, the Pirates, and Vlad's Underlings. We lost 170 units, really? And killed 900 units almost? Yeesh. Oh gosh, yeah, I guess I'm gonna stop recording StarCraft for today. I'm gonna maybe hope to finish Yells of Freedom though. It's been a while since I uploaded that on YouTube. But yeah, and stay tuned with this particular series, Impending Doom, which, by the way, is still under construction. It's still like in project, not in project. It is. It's